Oh, yay. I'm glad you're trying the tea. I hope you like it. Hello, Angelica. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Maria made it. Guten Tag. What are we doing today? You're welcome, Luana. Hi, Sandra. Did you get my emails? All right. Got to get on the right screen. Hello, everyone. Welcome. So glad to have you here today. Yay, Sandra. I'm glad you got it. Hey, Vienna, put the exclamation point next to the word. Put it all as one word. Like this. Raffle! Exclamation point raffle. All one word, no spaces. I have a raffle right now for 200 junk bucks. Hey, Wendy, welcome. Hey, Carol, Kim, Sandra, Patty, and Angelica, as well as Ashley and Sherry and Luana. And who else did I miss? Maria. So thank you all for being here. I am Linda Israel. I go live on Thursdays at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time to do some mixed media. On Mondays, I go live at 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we make journals. And part of y'all being here, I give you points in a sense, or junk bucks is what they're called. And you can check your bucks by typing exclamation point bucks, all one word, can be uppercase or lowercase. It's just all those letters together with the exclamation point in front. And you can see how many you have. Once you get to 2,000 junk bucks, you can redeem those for a $10 off coupon. And I did email several of you today, so hopefully you got those. So thank you so much for supporting me, for being here. I greatly appreciate you being here. Angelica today is my official moderator, right-hand person. I am blessed to have her helping me. She says she's ready. Devices are running. Notepad next to me. 2 pencils, coffee, and chocolate. She is set to go. Robin is taking the day off. She's taking some personal time, which we all need that every once in a while. So y'all be thinking about Robin and keeping her in your thoughts and prayers. The other ladies, and if Austin is here, gentlemen, are also administrators for the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. And if you haven't checked that out, I'd love for you to go over there and join our Facebook group, get in the conversation, so to speak. Share what you're working on in your junk journals, or if you have questions, as well as once every 24 hours, you are allowed to make a self-promotion or sales post. Yeah, Valerie, you're getting there. Exactly. You're getting there. Hey, if you have a question, put it in all caps. I'll do my best to answer it. If I don't see it, ask again. Sometimes the chat moves pretty quick. Hey, and if you know the answer to the question that somebody asked, please feel free to answer them. What else? Let's keep the chat upbeat, friendly, and helpful. So let's not be snide and snarky and rude to each other today. Of course, we tease each other. It's okay to tease each other every once in a while, but let's keep it friendly and kind. Okay. What else? If you make a donation during my live stream, you do have a chance at the end to win one of 2 journals that I have made, as well as you earn junk bucks. And when you make a donation, make sure you go over to my website, lindaisrael.com, because I offer some free digital downloads and you get a discount on items in my shop. You do earn junk bucks whenever you are here, whenever you play the in-chat games, if you win one of the raffles, or if you make a donation. So hopefully I got all that in there. Hey, Norella, welcome, 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 welcome. Oh, I'm glad you love the tea, Ashley. Yay, 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 yay. What else? Do I have all the things said? I think so. Oh, know that when you're watching any video on YouTube, if you go just below the video, if you're on a computer and you click on the gear, you can change the playback speed to 2 times the speed. If you're on a mobile device, look up here in the corner for the 3 little dots and you can change the playback speed there. So if you are watching the replay, or maybe you want to go back and re-watch this, you can change the speed. I sound like a chipmunk whenever you speed it up. I do have 2 journals that I made. I use a variety of things. One of them was, this is a digital download of a gel print that I made a few weeks ago. So you can get that. I printed it on some linen cardstock. And I can't remember if this is Serendipity. I think maybe that's what these images are from. I print a bunch of kits and then I have a little basket that I put them in. I did sort them past couple of days and I thought these look really cute. The journal is a whole set of colorful ones and then more vintage all together that Norella offers. So if you, I think, are journal labels, maybe some journal labels, maybe is what they're called. On the inside, this is another digital download. It's a gel print that I made, and then I also used One Fine Day, and I think it was Serendipity on some of the other pages. I did make some journal cards. This was using some cardstock, scrapbook cardstock in the background. I did some rubber stamping on it. I used a book page that I colorized with Tattered Angels. I've got a hymnal. I've got a calico collage image. These are another set of words that Norella offers in her shop, and I shrunk them on my computer. And then this is a rubber stamped image that I colored with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist, and then I scanned it into my computer and printed a bunch of them so I didn't have to colorize them every single time that I wanted them. That's something that I want y'all to know about Beeline Designs. You are allowed to scan your works in and reprint them. You can resize them even and use them in your artwork. I made a little pocket here out of a book page that I stenciled the more little daisies on top. I had a scrap of scrapbook paper. This is another one of Norella's images. I think it's from the Shabby Grunge postage stamp collection that she has. And then there's another page that I colored with Tattered Angels as well. Backside, I stenciled. I did some rubber stamping. This is another image from Calico Collage, and I just love that little snippet that puts on there. And I just so happen to have the more little daisies on this side. More rubber stamping. Another page from the Serendipity, I believe, and the One Fine Day. I'm trying to remember all these names. Okay, Rhonda, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you being here. Hey, Carolina, welcome. So glad to have you here. Hey, and if y'all will invite your friends to come join us, I greatly appreciate it. Here I made a little collage. I showed how to make this portion a long time ago, and then I came back with another piece of cardstock, and I applied some distress inks in the background, and I stamped over it, and I thought that turned out pretty cute. And then these are some seed packets that Norella offers. In the background, I use a book page and then another piece of pink cardstock. It's kind of a pale pink that I went around the edge with distress ink. I used some scrapbook paper this time. I have quite a bit of scrapbook paper in my stash, and I've been trying to use some of this up because I have so much. This book or journal doesn't have a lot of pockets in it, but there's room that you can add them. Henry's doing a drive-by. Hey, Henry! More stamping and stenciling on here. This was the Retro Panel stencil, Retro Panel 2, I believe. coloring book page. These are from the Artful kit. Angelica is working on the Artful kit at the moment. She should be having a video flip through. I mean, she may even have a tutorial. I don't know what she's going to do. Here I punched a heart out of a dictionary page, colorized it by rubbing a distressed ink pad over it, and then I glued it down and stamped over the whole thing, and I just love how that turned out. This is another little image from Calico Collage. Angelica wants scrapbook paper. Yeah, there's a lot out there. Over here, I use another one of my prints that Norella designed by using my little daisy stencil and a gel print. She put those together and made that part of the Artful kit. And I just thought it was a nice little coloration here. This was a scrap from a scrapbook page. And then here's another one of Grandma Garden, I think that is. I'm not positive. This is just an image that I took out of my garden of some of my lilies, and I just printed it on some linen cardstock. I thought that would be a good journal card. Here's a scrapbook pocket just folded up, and I used a music rubber stamp and a couple of microscope slides that have roses on it from Norella. Here's another little mason jar. We all talk about the mason jar. It's a lot of fun. Okay, and then let's see, more stamping and pieces here. Are you talking about this one, Luana? This is a digital download in my shop, and it's called, I think if you just do butterfly, you'll see it. If you go to my digitals and go to latest, then it will sort by what was the latest thing put in there, and you can scroll down and see them. You like the mason jar, Ashley? Aren't they fun? Hi, Anita, welcome. Another coloring book page, more stamping. So basically the same concept going through to the back. Time spent in good company is the best of times. And there's that time flies. There's some other here. Yeah. And I've already signed it, so I remembered. So that's one journal. And then the other is predominantly the same, just a few different images that were used because I was just going by what I had in my stash. Some of the same concept. I just decided that it's sometimes easier for me to just kind of copy the concept, even if I'm making multiple journals. It doesn't take me near as long if I do that. So lots of different things. All right, so these are the two journals that we'll have today, and we're looking for donations. I appreciate that. You're welcome, Leanna. What else? What else? What else can you do with microscope slides? You can do a lot of things with microscope slides. You can make jewelry out of them. The images that Norella offers are designed for you to take two pieces of a microscope slide in an image, wrap or foil wrap the outside edge, kind of like you would if you were doing stained glass, and solder it together, and then you can make a pendant in it. I believe I used to have one laying up here. I don't see it hanging anymore. I've probably moved it somewhere and I don't see it. But I've made some in the past. Oh, here it is. This is one that I made a long time ago. This doesn't use Norella's images, but this has some Italian paper in the background. And then on this side was a digital image of a lady. And again, those were microscope slides, and you wrapped it with a foil, and I used some soldering and soldered a little jump ring at the top so you can make that independent. So that's something that you can do with those. Thank you, Luana. Thank you so very much. This is a sneak peek of the next subscription box images, and it's going to be Punked Out Steam 2, or TOO 2. And did you notice there's a giraffe? So we're using, oh God, don't forget the elephant. Don't forget the elephant. There's supposed to be an elephant in it too. Norella chose some animals and then added like a steampunk hat and gears to it. So this is one of the images so far that she's made. Here's a journal page. I love the wide journal lines. This is kind of like what kids would use for practicing their penmanship. I like that background. Here's the giraffe. He's even got a monocle with his little top hat. He's got a bow tie. Isn't that super cute? And the dandelion here. And the, it's not a sextant, it's another compass type design. And then a hot air balloon and gears. And then here is a parrot that's all decorated up. I'm working with this light bulb. It's a graphic that Norella created or got in her history of wonderful images. And I've been editing it to see if I can make it into a chipboard piece. It won't be that big, but it should be kind of fun to use. So I wanted to share those. You can see lots of burns if you tried soldering. Yeah, it's an acquired practice procedure to use a soldering iron, but it's fun. Yeah, so this is going to be the next sub box. It'll come out the end of this month, and we'll ship out August the 15th. We're trying to stay on track. So if you got the last box, or if you haven't got the last box, the Out to Sea, I still have a few left. I will be shipping the current box anytime, and then the new box will ship out August the 15th. But if you didn't get it, go in and get it. If you want to be shipped on a timely fashion, maybe you didn't order the last box till late, you will have the option, if you want me to move up your next payment, to have it shipped out on the 15th of the month. Yeah, you have lots of primary kid writing paper, former kindergarten teacher. Perfect. Use it. Use it, use it, use it. Okay, so we're going to do some gel printing today. And this is a prototype. So if you don't like it, I really would like to have your feedback, whether you like it or not. It's just something that I'm trying out to see what y'all think. So this is a stencil that I created this morning. And other than the butterfly, all of these images I hand drew. The butterfly was a clip art that I went in and modified a little bit so that this was a little bit thicker right here. But the rest of these, I hand drew these designs. And I thought it might be kind of fun. I should probably show you what it looks like not on the gel plate so you can kind of see. So I thought it would be kind of fun that you'd have basically like a writing block in a sense. And then you've got these circles down here. You've got these funky looking arrows that kind of look like fish, but arrows. Some stars, a butterfly, and then some polka dots or dots at the top. So I thought we would play with this for a moment, and y'all can let me know what you think of this concept. So what my thinking was, you could lay this down and spray it with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. You could take a pen and come in here and draw each element. You could use a blending brush with some distressed ink or distressed oxide and colorize it in. And what's neat about this is you can put it this way or this way. So you can get a left or a right hand side if that's what you're looking for. So I'm just going to kind of place this somewhat at the top with a little bit of a gap all the way around. Well, what I want to do is I want to colorize these elements in the middle. When you're using a gel plate, I've got a 12 by 12, you use a brayer and you use acrylic paints. You can use other products as well, but I'm using acrylic paints, and I'm using basically Anita's all-purpose craft paint that you get at Hobby Lobby, or you can get other craft paint at other stores. And I've also got some heavy body acrylic paint. This is also found in the art department. This is a gel plate, Anita. I don't sell them, but I do have a link to them on Amazon. You can, if you have a Hobby Lobby near you, you can sometimes pick them up at Hobby Lobby, but generally I get them off of Amazon. And it's a gel plate. Yeah, it's called a gel plate. This is a gel press. And Angelica may send a link. I do have it in my description box of this video as well. Thank you, Norella. So you like it? Lots of options. It would be great with mixed media art as well. Whatever art is creating using, or gesso. Yeah, use gesso with it for texture as well. All right, so let's see. I think what I want to do is I want some brighter colors. So I'm going to put down a little bit of this teal, and I've got a blue, and maybe a small amount of green. So I'm just putting some little piles on here. I'm going to pick up my brayer and kind of smush it around in different areas. And I'm going to clean off my brayer and then pick up a different one. And then I'll pick up this teal. You don't want a lot of paint. I probably have too much paint. So I'm just going to go off of the stencil and basically blend out this paint a little bit. If you have too much, it will take it a lot longer for it to dry. Besides, so you could get to the next step, which will be to apply another layer of paint. Now, if you have enough space, when you lift up this stencil, you could print it onto another piece of paper. And I don't have quite enough space to show you on camera, so I just don't do it. I'm also using a bottom of a spool of thread to make some texture around the edges. And I'm just going to lift this up. And we'll let this dry for just a moment. So when we're doing mono printing, you could go ahead and put down a piece of paper right now and pick this right up. But I want to have another color behind it. Now, if you already had a gel print, let's see if I've got one here I could show you. So maybe you had a gel print that you made that doesn't have a big pattern on it. You could put that down and then that would lift up and this would be your background. Does that make sense? You work in reverse. You'd like to see those funky hours in a single stencil? I am going to make that a single stencil. This is going to be a stencil. That'll be a stencil. That'll be a stencil. And I think the stars, they're different than the other stars that I have in my shop. Oh, it looks like something for a bathroom. How funny. That's funny. Oh, we got a boss fight. Ashley's getting a boss fight. You like the stencil, Vienna? Thank you so much. Wendy loves her gel plate. It's fun, isn't it? They're fun to create with, I think. It's one of those tools that you can just use a multiple amount of different types of supplies and papers and get something different every time. I can set two people side by side with the same paint and the same stencil, and their two gel plate presses are going to perform different than each one. Yeah, funky arrows. Yeah, those will be some funky arrows. Well, I'm glad you liked it. I drew that one this morning. I drew this one, and this one, and that one all this morning while eating breakfast with Henry. We have a little patio area back behind our house. I need to take pictures of that. And we sit back there. Thank you so much, Sherry, for your donation. Thank you so much, Sherry. And we sit out there while we eat. And I brought my iPad out and I was doodling. And then I came in and decided to do this like collage stencil. I'm going to call this collage stencil number 1. Is the super sticker the same as paint? The super sticker is a YouTube thing. So, but if you do super chat with YouTube, it is different. YouTube gets 30% of the donation, where Streamlabs, I get all of it. And Laura, did you figure out what was going on with your account with Streamlabs? Because I think you're set up with some kind of subscription type thing. You like that it's versatile, Luana? Thank you so much. Because you don't have to use the whole thing. I just did on the gel plate. All right, so I'm waiting for this to dry. And how you can tell, can you see that it's still a little bit shiny? I really used too much paint. But it'll take it just a moment for it to dry. And then I'll come back in with another layer of paint. You make a lot of papers from there? Yeah, Wendy, it's fun. Making note. Collage stencil. Collage stencil number 1. They like it. Here, I'll show you a couple of prints I made earlier playing with the stencil while we're waiting on this to dry. So this one I used a pink, a lavender, and a little bit of this, what is this? A green citrus. And then I used this dark turquoise island blue in the background. So that's one. And then I wanted to show you that it looked different. This is a different color. I used some pale blue and green with a darker green or darker teal. So opposite sides. So this will be kind of cool, I think, because if you fold it in half, you'll have this little area that you can write on. You can write on top of this. You want to add a pocket or something, you could. And then you've got this whole background on this side. Do you have to do the stream? No, you do not have to do the Streamlabs subscription. That is something that they offer for streamers and people that want to use it for the streaming side of it. It's all free as far as going in and setting up an account with Streamlabs. I think I have over on my website. Let me see if I have that. Let me do search Stream Lab. I did a blog post. Oh yeah, here we go. Here is my blog post that shows you how to donate with Streamlabs. That way if you have questions, you can kind of look at that. All right, I think it's about enough. And I think I want to use what color do I want to use? I used pink and blue. I have a pale blue here. This is called Morning Blue, so I'm going to use it. And I may get a little bit of a smear because the paint's still a little bit wet, but I think I'm okay with it. So I'm just going to put a little bit on here and smear this around. So I'm using a soft rubber brayer. You want a soft one because a hard one has a tendency to make hard lines on your gel plate. So if you're finding that you're getting some hard lines, you may have a hard rubber brayer instead of a soft rubber brayer. Oh, thank you, Laura, for your donation. Thank you, Jeanette, for your donation as well. All right, so now, clean off my brayer. I'm going to lay a piece of, I use copy paper. One of my friends gave me some 24-pound copy paper, so I'm using that, but I've also used 20-pound copy paper as well. And I just like to mop up around the edges, so I'll just kind of line this up and press it down. Like this is a print that I made, so I'll just line it up over here. Let's do it this way. Thank you, Raven. Hey, Raven, how are you, lady? Hope you are well. That's what I need a while back. I'm just kind of picking up off of all these pieces, if you will. I like making these collaged backgrounds. They're just kind of fun to me. I think I'll do this. Just randomness. Randomness. Like there's a spot there, so I'm just going to put it. You can use parchment paper, Wendy. You can use book pages. Just know that some papers are fragile, so they may tear, so take your time. But yes, you can use any kind of paper. You just may want to test it to make sure that it's going to work. I'm really rubbing it so it'll pick up all that paint. So I'm just picking up the edges there. This is the edge where I just use the bottom of the spool. Yeah, when you lift it, it might tear, so just take your time and gently lift it. By the way, when I am gel printing, I have a tub of water with a little bit of Thieves Cleaner by Young Living in it to help clean off my stencils. Oh yeah, I like how this turned out. What do you think of that? That one's a little bit brighter, more distinct. So it'd be kind of fun to use as a journal page or use an element of it. Fun, fun, fun. Did y'all get a good look at that? Let me get a drink of... I've got some coffee here. Actually, it's more creamer than it is coffee. It's more of a latte. Alrighty. So let's see here. I've also got this month's Stencil Club, the Artistic Stencil Club for July, which features some steampunk gear. So let's see. Let's do this one. Love it. Thank you, Anita. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Norella likes it. Well, so would you like for me to design a few more collaged stencils? You like that concept? Like, for example, I may make another one that has the gear shape. It may have triangles. Just kind of depends upon what I want it to have. All right, so here I've got the stencil design and then the openings. So what color do I want in the openings? Let's do a little bit of a lavendery kind of color, maybe a little bit of pink. And then we'll come back in and maybe do a teal. I don't know, I like those colors. Kind of blending them together. I could come back in with an orange. I like doing the bottom of this spool. Maybe I should have Henry save them and I could sell them to y'all. We get these spools from our embroidery. Whenever we do embroidery, there's thread on this, and I noticed that the bottom of them had a cool design, so I told Henry to save them for me. Yeah, they're tearing edges. You like that, Maria? You like how that's just kind of a... Love orange, Kim says. I love how they're just a different kind of texture in there. Kind of fun, huh? Hey, did y'all get in on the raffle? Make sure that you do. I've got a this is coral. It's not really orange. It's kind of coral. Maybe we'll do that one. That'll make this pop. So I'm going to shake this up pretty good. So how's your week been? Have y'all had a good week? Hope it's been good. I've been busy. I've, like I said, been drawing designs, trying to get those ready, working on my website a little bit on the back end. Yeah, for balls of crochet cotton. There you go, to help be able to feed it through there so you can keep your crochet thread. What else? Oh, if you've got a YouTube channel, speak up in the chat. Say, hey, I have a YouTube. Luana, 140 junk bucks. Good job. All right. So how many more gel prints do you want me to make? Do you want me to make something today with these gel prints? Is there a stencil that you would like to see? Now is the time to speak up. All righty. That'll be cool. We'll do with the orange. Oh, good, Jeanette. You moved into your new house and now you're putting your new craft room together. Awesome. Hey, share in the Friendly Giant Journal People Facebook group. Photos of your progress, maybe thoughts that you have. Kind of walk us through your thought process of why you're putting things where you're putting them. I would love to empty this room completely out and start over. I just know that I need a storage unit Because Henry would kill me if I moved everything into the living room. Because I have a lot of stuff in here. It is full from floor to ceiling in this room. It is a 11 by 14 and it has a walk-in closet that I haven't opened in over a year. I need to go through and get rid of some stuff one of these days. So for now, I just kind of work with what I've got. So Angelic said she printed all the pages for the Artful Kit, arranged all the pages, and I could already bind the journal. Now I'm making journal cards and tags. Awesome! Oh my goodness, Raven says she's doing great. We had to change moving companies last minute, and we're packing our own container to have delivered. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice, Cherry. That's awesome. Oh, you finally figured out how you can mail with a trick? Yeah, pod storage units, temporary storage. I may have to do that when I have some extra money and time. All right, so I'm going to come in here with this coral color and put that on. Since Kim loves orange, it's one of her favorite colors. What it'll do is it'll fill in where we don't have paint on that gel plate. And you're working in reverse order. So if y'all have been trying to figure out what is she doing, whatever your pattern is, you put that down first. And then we're putting paint down behind it to lift the pattern. All right, so we're going to stick down. Oh, I stuck my finger in it. Why not have a little bit of the orange with this, right? You're finding out your own storage unit facility cheaper? Yeah. I know. What a color combo. Kim's like, I love it. I love it. It's my favorite. I'm just grabbing some scraps of paper so I can print. Grab another. A lot of y'all ask about cleaning your gel plate. You know, I don't really clean my gel plate in the sense I don't take it to the sink and wash it. I will lay down layers of paint and just kind of rub it until it pretty much comes off. And then if it's still not 100% clean and I want it to be clean all the way, I will take a wet paper towel or a baby wipe and just gently wipe away the paint. If it's really stuck on there, I'll take it to a sink, but I've really found that applying more layers of paint helps get it off. Oh, yay, Wendy! Wendy said she made her first fabric journal with signatures from my tutorial and love it. Yay! Did you use my Bandori cover to do it? You could bind it or you can use the elastic. Oh, look, you're getting a little bit of the crusty bits from the teal that was on there. And then you get a little peek of the orange. You see that? You're getting that subscription club, the Stencils, Raven. Now, I saw that there was some new orders for Stencil Club. And some of you have commented that you want a particular month. So if this is your first time to get a Stencil Club and there's a certain month that you want, just message me and say, hey, Linda, I want this one. Or when you place the order, say, hey, I want this month. What do you think? I know it's kind of crazy with the orange, isn't it? Oh, you missed the boss fight. You were too late. You like it with the purple and the... It kind of got some crusty bits on there. Fun, fun, fun. All right, I think it's about time. Holy buckets! Do you like it, Angelica? I know it's crazy with the orange, but it turned out pretty cool, didn't it? Especially with the texture. All right, what else? Let's see. I've got I have this one. This is the I kind of like a steampunk gear stained glass look to it. We did a purpley color on that one. So let's do a lighter teal and maybe a little bit of this green. So it'll be a lighter color. Ooh, and we could put purple behind it. All right, we'll do this one. Pretty cool. You like it? Thank you, Anita. You know, in gel printing, it's practice. You know, if it doesn't come out the first time, don't be disappointed. Just keep playing. It'll come together. Take your time. Ugh, get a hold of the stencil. All right, so now we've got that teal color. Yeah, it's more stained glass than steampunk, but it's a little bit, you know, funky shaped gears in the middle of it. And that's also in the, looks like a wagon wheel pasta. Yeah, okay, yeah, it could be. Purple and orange. Yeah, that was purple and orange. That was purple and orange. All right, so I think we'll do a purple on this one. All right, I think it's time for the raffle, and I'm looking for some prizes. Ugh, stand up. All right, everybody do a stretch. Stretch. Oh, here we go. This was given to me. It's the original blackboard thick chipboard. Cool. All right, well, let's see what we can do here. Looks like snowflakes to you, Ashley? Yeah, it kind of does look like snowflakes. Nudge, nudge. All right, we're going to do the raffle right now. We're going to pick a winner that'll get 200 junk bucks. Angelica's going, squirrel. I'll give y'all a second to get in on the raffle if you haven't already. It looks like there's quite a few people already in it. What kind of plans do you have for the weekend? So this weekend, I'm prepping for Monday, which will be, oh, that's what I need to go get. So we're going to do a Pretty Bird kit. I printed some pages. When do you have extra time, Raven? I don't have any extra time. That doesn't exist. Hey, Heather, welcome. Yeah, I'm constantly doing something. Henry hasn't told me that I need to come up to the shop to work this weekend. I don't know if he has another big order. The past couple of weekends I've had to help. All right, I think everybody's in the raffle, so we're going to do a giveaway right now. And the winner of 200 junk bucks is Sandy Carroll. Congratulations, Sandy. You've won 200 junk bucks. I will add those to your account at the end of the stream, and those can be accumulated. When you get 2,000, you can get a coupon code for $10 off in my shop. So congratulations and welcome. All right, we're going to reset. Did you get that, Angelica? Sandy Carroll. All right, we're going to reset. And then these are going to be for blackboard. Ow. Okay, so the next prize is Blackboard Vintage Mix Thick Chipboard without the ugly gray edge. And I know it may be hard for y'all to see, but it has letters. So these are the letters, and they're pretty good size. I don't know if you can see my fingers from top to bottom. And they're pretty thick, but you could use these in your journals. You can make some tags or put it on the journal cover. So that'll be the prize. And these were given to me. One of my friends who I met through our quilt guild gave me this because somebody else gave them to her, and she doesn't do this type of artwork because she usually deals in fabric or fiber art. So y'all enter the raffle, and I said, okay, I'll give them away on my live stream. Yay! All right, so now this should be dry enough that I'm going to use this purple behind it. So I'm just putting a little bit of just purple. That's what it's called, purple. Smear it on. Roll it out. Here we go. All right, was there a stencil anybody wanted to see? I don't think I ever saw anybody say. I think I've got enough paint. Okay. Oh, I got it off slightly. Too bad. All right. Well, let's do this. More steampunk stencils, please, Angelica says. Honestly, I don't know what happened to my steampunk stencils. I'm going to have to go through my box that I sell my stencils out of and get another set for myself. I took them to a workshop last month or a month ago, 2 months ago maybe now, and I can't seem to find the file folder that had all my steampunk stencils in it. They've just disappeared. So I'm like, well, okay, fine. There's a lot of paint on this gel plate. Okay. Oh, the ones from March? Okay. Let me see if I have those in my, I can't remember what March was. Was March, I don't think March was the nautical. I'm just kind of cleaning off my gel plate. Oh, wow. I like it. Do you like it? Just bright and colorful. Let me look here. That's June. Ah, here's the March set. And it's not in here. I know that stencil's not in there because I use it a lot. I think it's over here. All right, let's see if I can find it real quick. I have the June ones available. Did y'all see the flamingos? Oh yeah, and I have a new peace symbol. It was asked that I make a peace symbol, so I have that now. And the mushrooms. Of course, the owls. Oh yeah, and I have a cat stencil. Did y'all see the kitty cat stencil? I'm digging in my stencil box. Got the puppy dog stencils. You like your puppy dog stencil? The Scotty dog. Oh yeah, I want to use this one. And then someone asked for a book, so that's like books or buildings. Yes, love it. Love it. Thank you. Kind of fun, huh? That's what I get for not putting my stencils back in the correct file folder. Well, I'm missing one of the stencils, and I'll find it after the live stream. You know that, right? Because apparently it's not right here where I want it to be. Alright, well, we're just going to use some of the others from that set. Because they're not in here. They're somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, this is one of my favorite stencils from this set. But I do have this one, so let's play with it. Yay! You love it? You want the dog still, Lori? Flamingos, mushrooms, owls, book buildings. I want it all, Laura says. Yeah, the owls are relatively new. I think I added them not even a month ago, I think. You like the jet lash? Thank you. You like the book stencil too, Sherry? Thank you. All right, so this is from the March Stencil Club. There's two different kind of connected patterns here. What color? You know what? I haven't done yellow today, so let's do some yellow. I may not have. Oh, I do have a house stencil. I do have one. House. House. Gotta get there. House. Little Houses is the name of the stencil. And here is the stencil link. Sandra, there you go. All right, so let's put a little bit of yellow. And I'm going to do a little bit of green. So we're going to get kind of a blended background. Maybe we'll do a teal to lift it. Let's do a different, I got a different spool. So use those objects that you have around your house on your gel plate. I'm twisting it just a little bit when I'm putting it down. That helps remove some of the paint. Like that. Okay. Angelica got it. Angelica's doing her job. I shouldn't try to do it myself. All right, so there is one of the March stencils. I wonder where that other one is. Let me dig through my stencils again. because I thought I had it, but I probably used. Oh yeah, and then have y'all seen the what is this one called? The sun rays, crackled sun rays. And then I also have just the crackle background as well. I can't believe I can't see that stencil. Of course, that's because y'all asked for it. There's my... Oh yeah, did y'all... And then the fireworks stencil that I showed last week. I guess I'm going to have to keep digging. The junkyard. Oh, I found it! I found it! This is the stencil I wanted to use. And it's from the March Stencil Club. So we'll use that one after we lift this in just a moment. I'm glad I kept searching. I found it. All right, so I think we should do a teal with this. So I've got this bright teal. So I think we'll do that color. All right, what color should we do this one in when I get ready? I should probably put a piece of paper behind it so you can see the pattern. All right, I found it, Maria. Which color do you want? You let me know while we're waiting on this to dry for just a moment. Thank you, Angelica. She is spot on. She is with it. She is a good helper. Thank you, Aberil. Thank you so much. I design all these stencils myself. I have a laser. They're made out of a 0.7 millimeter stencil material. Thank you, Lori, for your donation. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, they're laser cut. They're perfect for gel printing to use with Tattered Angels. You can use them with distress inks and the makeup brushes. I use them with that all the time. I show that in my live streams. Tattered Angels, Glimmer Mist, paint. You can do direct to paper with them as well. Something with gold. Okay. I've got some gold. We'll do that. All right, so gold. Yeah, so we'll make the pattern gold, and then I've got this rouge or maybe ultramarine. How about this blue? Blue and gold would be good, or maybe this ocean green. Let's see what other color. You think you forgot all the other stencils? I've shown a bunch. What color would go with the gold? I'm looking over here at my paint bucket. I have an emerald green. Maybe we'll use this emerald green in the gold. Consider diving to my monthly stencil club. Well, I hope you do, Avril, because I try to come up with fun stuff every month. And like I said, you can get past months if you want them. And even, consecutive months in a row. If you don't want the current design, you want one of the older designs, just message me and let me know, and I can do that for you. Teal and gold would look good. Yeah, I think a teal. I've got this kind of a emerald green. Maybe I'll grab a teal. I have a sky blue. I think the sky blue would be kind of pretty. We'll do that one. Okay. All right, I think it's dried enough, and we're going to do this island blue. That dark blue, you like the ultramarine with the gold? I gave y'all too many options. All right. Brayering it out, brayering it out. Here we go. All right, so we're going to do the page first, and it's cattywampus because my stencil went down crooked, but it's okay. I like the 12 by 12 gel plate. You don't have to have it, you know, so don't think because I'm using it that you have to have the 12 by 12. You can get away with one of the smaller gel plates. And I'm going to put maybe we'll do this one over here. Ultramarine. You like the ultramarine? You go into derp mode. Gotta limit your options. Oh yeah, the 8 by 10 is a good size gel plate. It will leave a little bit of a border on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, but I kind of like it because I have a tendency whenever I use the 12 by 12, I don't cut up the pages. But when I was making the 8.5 by 11 gel prints, I would cut them up. So it was just weird thinking. If I have a full sheet, I'm like, oh, I can't cut it up. But I'm trying to do that more often now. Okay, kind of clean it off the gel plate around the edges. Ooh, look at that. That one right there. Clean some more of this off. I just like the messiness sometimes that you get. I think that one's pretty much done. All right. Ooh, look at that with yellow with the teal behind it. All right, so are you ready for the big reveal? I get to keep a journal today, Angelica? Margie's not here. That's what's wrong. She must be busy. All right, so that's one of the stencils from the March Stencil Club. Kind of fun, huh? I think I might be able to use that on Monday with the pretty bird. All right, so I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to go up a little bit. I'm going to put down gold. It's an antique metallic gold. Woo! Really trying to brayer that down into the design. I think I'll use bubble wrap on the edges this time. Put it over here. There we go. Cool. I don't clean my bubble wrap. All right, so I'm going to lift up my stencil, let that dry, and then we'll come back. All right, I think the consensus was the ultramarine blue. You like that darker blue? You love those colors? Thank you, Maria. Don't want Linda to keep the journal. That's okay. I understand. All right, we're gonna let that dry. So let's see. Let me move a few things out of the way. Y'all ready for me to make something after I print this gel print, or do you want me to do some more gel printing? It's live, y'all, so I do what you say pretty much. As long as I like the idea. That's how it works. Put some lotion on my hands. I constantly put lotion on my hands whenever I'm dealing with paint, and it helps the paint come off my hands. So if somebody was asking me one day, how do I keep my hands clean? And I just clean them in between, and I'll put a little lotion on, and then the paint doesn't stick as bad. Make stuff, Kim says. I think we should make something with this because it's interesting. Maybe we can make some journal cards. So let me grab some. I saw some cardstock here. I have this piece of craft cardstock that's kind of got a corner bent. So I'm going to cut a couple of cards. What do you think? Maybe some 4x6 cards? I like large cards. What about y'all? So I'm just going to cut some strips. While I'm waiting on that gel plate to dry. Alright, so I've got 3 strips because this was 12 by 12. And I'm going to make 6 4x6 journal cards. Alright, so we've got that. I'm going to go ahead and let's see here. We'll trim this. So I've got this strip. Maybe what I'll do is put it across the top here. And then that way we have an interesting pattern. So if I make that, these are 4 inches. Do I want to go edge to edge or do I want a border? I think I'm going to go 3 3/4 of an inch and cut it. And then that can go like that. And maybe we'll do some stamping on it. So that one. And then this one will be smaller, but we can still use it. Okay, so I'm going to do that again with this piece. And then we'll get some stamps out. That way I'm doing something while we're waiting on the paint. Maybe some cluster embellishments using the gel prints. Okay, maybe I can figure out a... I've got some calico collage images that I could put on top of. And I've got some of these other gel prints here, so we may cut some of those up. Okay, I think we're getting a plan. So I cut up those pieces. All right, so we're going to print this one now with the ultramarine. Clusters, everybody wants clusters now. Angelica is a plea for y'all to donate because she says I will send her to bed without food. She will starve. Oh dear. Okay. This time I'm using a heavy body paint. Heavy bodied paint. All right, let's see if I can get it lined up. Oh, let's use this to get a piece of it. Maybe we can use that for clusters. Since y'all want clusters. Cleaning up the gel plate. I've got this one that has some blues on it. Millie says, more gel prints. I think you've been outvoted, Millie. I think you have been outvoted. All right. A little bit of blue and gold. Ooh, look at that strip. It's vibrant blue. Oh, I love it. With the gold. Isn't that cool? All right. And here is using, oh, I love it, the March Stencil Club with gold metallic paint and the ultramarine blue. You like it? All right, I'm going to put up my gel plate. Get it out of the way. Set it to the side here. Getting my basket full of fussy cut elements. I think we might use that. You like it? I love how that one turned out. Okay, so here's what we've got. I've got this piece here. Let's put some distress inks on the edges. We'll make a journal card, and then I'll cut up another piece and we'll make a cluster. Yeah, that's your color combo, Sandra. You like it? Oohing and ahhing, just beautiful. Well, good. I'm glad you love it. Like it. Want more of it, right? Okay, so we're going to put this on here. I think I've got this whole baggie full of elements. I don't know, maybe that may be too big. Oh, but I've got this faux postage piece. Kind of just playing around with it. Maybe we'll use some shabby stitches on here and we'll stamp on this background. So let's see, I've got the postmark collage. Getting a piece of scrap paper here. Jet black ink. And I'm going to stamp this across the page here, across the bottom. Hi, Sue. How are you? Thank you, Luann. All right, so I'm going to put this across here. I like that. Oh, thank you, Angelica, for your donation. You're so kind. Put some distress ink on here. I think we need the shabby stitches. Got that one. I don't have my sewing machine set up, so instead we'll just use the shabby stitches and stamp on top of the gel plate print. So what if we put that right here and then put that on top? So let's glue it down. And now you want the dancing sheep, Angelica says. Well, you got the dancing sheep. Thank you, Angelica. Oh, you crack me up. Like that. And then I've got this little piece that I thought would look good in that little area, kind of frame it. And I think I'm going to change my mind and put the word journal down here at the bottom. Hi, Kristen. Welcome. Yay! I'm glad you're here for even just a few minutes. We made some gel prints today. And now I'm taking one of the gel prints and making it into a journal card. What's that? That look cool? You love it? Thank you, Valerie. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's grab... Ooh, I see something. I've got some calico collage image, and I think it would look good with that green. So I'm going to take this, set it over here. I'm just going to cut it so that I have a strip. So I have this little strip that I want to use. And I saw I've got some book page. Here's another little, I don't know if this is a gel plate. No, this must be where I was cleaning off my brayer. All right, I think I like what we're starting with here. So I've got a book page. What if I did a little piece of this, maybe even a little piece of that? Kind of line this up on there. Yeah, all right. So I'm going to take this, get my ruler. And maybe just a little bit wider. Okay. And I've got this piece. I think what I want to do is rip these edges. Oh, thank you, Luana, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. It works better if I flip this around. I've got a mess going on here now, y'all. I'm going to hold it here. Well, that didn't work. Let's do that again. Hold it down. There we go. Much better. And I think I want it to be, if I do a little collage on here. I'm just wanting a little rectangle that I can work with. So I got that piece. So what if I come in with another piece down here? And then this piece will come in here. And I think I'll stamp on this one. Kind of a bigger cluster. All right, let's apply some Distress inks as soon as I find it. So it's a bigger cluster. think I'll use the Spiraling Vines rubber stamp. Yeah, Spiraling Vines. Okay. I just saw it. Where did I see it? There it is. So I've got the Spiraling Vines. Cool pattern. So that'll go right there. Then we've got this piece that'll kind of overlap. And then this piece will go on here. I think that's just a pretty little cluster. I could... Oh. I have a little piece of flat lace. So what if we were to take a little piece... My scissors are dull, and that were to go along the edge. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it. I have this. Maybe this would be better. Because it would stick out. All right. Let's do this. Maybe something like that. All right, I think we need some shabby stitches around the edges. We're building it as I go, y'all. I think I'm going to glue these down, and then we're going to stamp the shabby stitches on there. Yep. There we go. Shabby stitches. Little cluster of stuff. And then this is going to go over here. But that's white lace. We can't have white lace. We got to do something with it. So why don't we colorize it? I think I have... This is so rockin'. It's kind of a purple color. So I'm just spraying that with Tattered Angels. I'm going to dry it with my heat tool. Soaking up all that Tattered Angels. A little bit of purple. Good job, Janice. Did you get your email, Janice, with your coupon code? All right. Still a little damp. But I'm going to dry it just a little bit more. Come on, draw! Draw! Faster! I think what I want to do is glue that to the back side of my ticket. Y'all enter the raffle if you haven't already. Thank you, Sue, for your donation. Thank you. So I'm just putting a little bit of glue on the back side of that ticket on one edge. Thank you. And then grabbing the lace. And then we'll put this on here. So that can be used as a tuck spot. You could use it as a spot like this. You could put it at the bottom of the page like that. Just a little cluster of things to put together. All right, y'all enter the raffle. It is almost 2 o'clock. So we've been on here for an hour and a half. I think what I'll do is you may make some more little cluster things. I can kind of dig around in my bin here. I've got some more images from Calico Collage. I have this word that says bouquet. What if we were to do a little cluster? Do that teal with that. I think that would be good. All right, let's do something like that. All right, everybody's entering the raffle, I see. I have a little butterfly. I wonder. I stamped these butterflies and I colored them and then I scanned them into my computer. Well, I only wanted a certain part of the whole sheet, so I cropped it in my computer and resized it, and I came up with these little beady butterflies that I then put some tulip dimensional glitter paint on. And just kind of fussy cut that real fast. What if we were to stick this guy kind of like that? Another little embellishment. Like that. We could add a bigger one. Maybe this brighter teal. I changed my mind about stuff, you know, and then that's okay. If you want to come back and make adjustments, do it. All right, the arena's been clear. You can do a boss fight. Jeanette's got it. All right, what do I want to do for a prize? You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to draw the winner of those alphabets. I think that'll look good. Yeah. Just added that butterfly on. Okay. All right, the winner of the alphabet chipboard, and I dropped something in the floor. Alphabet chipboard is Kim Polton. Congratulations, Kim. You won the alphabet chipboard pieces. I'm going to reset that. All right, we're going to give away a $5 coupon to my shop. So the next winner will get a $5 coupon to my shop. All right, so we made those two. And I think I like this and this. This time I'm just going to randomly put a few things together here. Another little cluster type thing. Let's apply some Distress inks. And I think I'm going to change the color of this piece a little bit. You're welcome, Kim. Maybe something along these lines. It's a bigger cluster, but I think I like that idea. All right, so I want to add some color to this piece. We've got these two tealy type colors. Maybe a little bit of pink. So I'm going to use my Distress Oxide Raspberry Pink and just kind of kiss it to that book page a little bit. And then if we put this on here, it kind of ties it all together. What do you think? All right, I'm going to glue I'm going to glue this on top of that. It's cardstock, but the other is text weight paper. But this will be good as a base that I can set aside. And when I go to do my journal page, I could back it with another piece of paper if I want to make it a pocket. Or if I just want to glue it straight down on the page, I'll be able to do that as well. So I know where I want to glue it. I'm going to flip it over and use a pencil to make a line, so that I know on this side I want to add glue. The bouquet is too white. I'll fix it. We're not done yet. Alright, so then this is going to go right here. And let's do, I got a blending brush. And I've got shaded lilac. Okay. So we added a little bit of that shaded lilac on there. And then we'll put this piece right there. Bye, Norella. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit. See what other little flowers I can find. I put all my little flowers into one little container so I can flip through them. No, I don't like that. I think another butterfly would be good. Let's do this lighter blue butterfly. Much better? You like that? Okay. Cut out some butterflies. Well, I thank y'all for hanging out with me here today. I hope you've had some fun. I think that'll be cute right there. I need some Distress inks on it. That's the wrong container. I don't know why I was picking it up. I think that'll be good there. And then I had this little piece of lace. Yeah. All right, so let's colorize that. Since we did that purple before, I think I want to do the purple again. Just a little bit of distress inks. Thank you, Jennifer. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Needs more flowers? I'm working on it. I gotta find a different flower I want to use. Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much. All right, we'll let that dry a second. Ooh, here we go. It's a little circle image. And then here's a little heart. I don't think the heart's too much. That one's too much. What else do we have in here? I could use the iris with that, but that's too... Oh, here we go. Here's another little square. I think that's better. And then if I put this down here, with the butterfly on top. Oop. I think that's what we need. I think we're there. I think we're there with the little cluster. Oh, thank you, Luana. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope he finds one soon, Jennifer. I know y'all didn't y'all just move too? It sucks right now because I know there's a lot of people that are struggling. All right, I'm going to staple that. Ah, throw my stapler. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue behind it. And then we'll put this on top. All right, how's that? Like it? So if we were to get a page, let's see. Here's a gel print that I made earlier. So if I were to take this, and let's just pretend I'll fold it in half, and I could put this little cluster right here. I could make a pocket out of it. And there we go. You like it? I think I like that. I think I'm going to add another piece of paper behind there. If I glue that on there, and then I can tear this. All right, so I'm going to glue it down to this piece. Because it's really too thin to be a pocket. I need a thicker piece behind it. I could just use one more sheet of paper, but I'm using some craft cardstock. And then I'm going to tear this. And then I'll add some distress inks on it. You love it? Thank you. Thank you so much. It's relatively flat, other than a little bit of lace that we put on here. I think I need one more thing. I'm going to put some shabby stitches right across here. Oh yeah, I like that with the little shabby stitches on there. And then if this was put right here, then you've got a little pocket. And then we had our journal card from earlier that could go right there. And then if we were to flip this over to the other side, we have that could be a tuck spot, or it could be a pocket down here at the bottom. You like it? All right, y'all. So we've kind of started a page layout here. What do you think? I can glue those into place, and then we could put something on the back side as well. I've got too many things on my desk. Ah, that really stinks, Jennifer. I hope it all works out really quickly. Thank you, Luana. All right, I like that. I'm going to set this aside for a moment, and let's do something with this back side. I've got this almost fleur-de-lis stencil design, and I'm going to get Mermaid Lagoon. Oh, it's wet. I washed my brushes earlier, so they're still wet. All right. And I've got this makeup brush. Oh, yeah. I need to do the... Did I do the raffle? It kind of finishes it off, doesn't it? I'm just kind of coming in here with the Mermaid Lagoon. And I think I'm going to come back with a green. I've got bundled sage. This one's dry enough. This brush is a little bit wet, but it's working out into my favor because it's blending the Mermaid Lagoon with that bundled sage just a little bit. Ooh, I like it. And then I'm going to take my brush and just kind of go around the edge just a little. How's that? You really like those colors? You like the craft cardstock? All right, so we got this folded in half. I still have a little bit of this kind of a green. So what if we had a couple of those on this side? And I do have some more of this one. So let's see, about... So what if we were to take these like that, okay? And then let's dig through the flowers here, see what I can find. I got that faux postage. I've got a stamped flower that could go over there. This is a calico collage image from Daydreaming. That could go on that side. All right, let's add some distress inks to these, and then we'll glue all this together. And I got mine off of Amazon, and I don't think these are pretty sturdy. They're really dense, so they work really well. I also picked up these oval ones off of Amazon. I just ordered today another set that looked like these. I saw different reviews. It looked like it was pretty good. You got a set of 6 of the same size, and I'll let you know when they arrive. They were like $10 for 6 of them. Okay. I think I like that. I'll set these pieces up here. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so I'm going to glue these 2 pieces down, and then we're going to stamp over the top of them. So it's a different way of making a cluster. I'm making it directly onto the page. Oh, thank you, Millie. So it was okay that I didn't do another gel print? I'm just putting a scrap of paper under here. I'm going to stamp on this. I've got the postscript collage. And we're going to stamp where it comes across the page just a little bit. I like it. And then we'll put these pieces down. So that'll go here. I've got this little flower that we'll put right there. This is another Beeline Designs stamp, and I just fussy cut it out. I think we need a saying. Let me get my sayings out. Or verbiage. I'm going to put this one right here. It's one of my favorites, Ashley, and it's always on my desk. I like how versatile it is. All right, I think we need a saying. I've got a couple here, so let me look and see what I've got. This says embrace new beginnings. I think that's too small. I made some small. Embrace imperfection. What else do I got in here? Admire. That might work. Beautiful. Oh, there we go. That's what we needed. There's another one of the word sets from Norella. Thank you, Ashley. All right, we'll put that right here. And we'll put this over here. So we've got writing space. We've decorated a gel print. So this is one side. And we're going to flip this back over. And I'm going to glue this one here on the corner to be a little tuck spot, pocket. And I think I need to make a journal card to go in it. And this page will be done. Put this one over here. I could stamp more on this page if I wanted. And then that's going to go behind there. So let's make a journal card for this side. We have this one here. And one of these. So let's see what we can do. I think something like that. Let's do some distress inks on that. Alright, I think I'm supposed to do, I got squirreled, and we got to do the raffle. The last raffle, which is for a $5 off coupon code. And then did we make, I don't think we made it to our donations. I get to keep the journals today. Alright, so that's going to go on here. I think it's going to go like that. And we use some of the different images. I've got this butterfly. Because if we're going to put that in here, that might be kind of cute together, don't you think? I think that'll be good. Alright, so let's put some shabby stitches around this piece. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you so very much. Alright, I get to keep it. Save them for next time. They weren't impressed with my journals today. I think I like that. This piece will go on here. Oh, we need curly swirly. I think that's what I need to use today. It's the curly swirly. Oh, and I was going to use that too. Okay, hang on. We're going to do this. I'm doing the edges. I like the way the edge looks with the stamping. Alright, and then this piece is going to go here. This will go here, but I think I want to do the curly swirly behind there. So I've got one of the curly swirly. Oh, and we need another butterfly. Right? We need a butterfly for up there. So how about, do we want this purpley or the blue one? I think the purple one. Alrighty. Well, we're going to finish this journal card, and then I'll do the last raffle for the $5 off coupon code. If you won today and you're new, make sure that you head over to lindaisrael.com, my website, and create a user account, especially if you donated and this was your first time. And then send me a message, say, hey, I'm so-and-so on YouTube and I donated, or I won a prize. If you donated, I will add you to my YouTube donators membership on my website. Kind of like that. All right, I think I need another swirly behind there. Yeah, let's do this one. I got this little beady one. Yeah, something like that. Purple is always a winner. Thank you, Vienna. Let's put it right there. I have this phrase, write your own story. That's by Norella. I think it would look cute right there. Perfect. Stick down. All right. So there is my journal page. And I could add more stuff on it. I may even add some more stamping. I was looking at my stamps earlier. And I think I need the textured edges. Here we go. I think that would look good on there. So let's do it. Let's just do it. One more thing before we go. So I'm going to take the textured edges. Try to get it on my stamp block. We're going to start it right here. Oh yeah, that finishes it off. That finishes it off. Even though I've already put it together, I can kind of line it up. How's that? So that's this side. And this is the other side. And then here's the inside. You like it? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Kim. You got 70 junk bucks. All right. Well, you like what I did today, I hope. I hope you were inspired to create. Oh, thank you, Kim. You know, it is easy. You just got to play. You just got to play with it. Pull things together. Don't be afraid of color. Don't be afraid of texture. Just play with it. But you can also keep it relatively simple. You know, this is, in my opinion, relatively simple. And even though, you know, I had a boo-boo because my gel plate got a little thing on there, I don't care. It's just interesting texture that puts on there. You like it? Well, I'm working on an eclectic journal for myself. I've been collecting a few pages. I don't know if I've got them. Oh, here we go. So here's some other pages that I've made recently. Another gel print where I was cleaning up my gel plate. This is the large iron works. It's huge. So that's the large ironworks, and I stamped it on top of a page that I had cleaned my dauber off with acrylic paint and put some craft cardstock behind it. And then this was a book page that I had cleaned off my gel plate. I think I made these live a couple weeks ago. Here I've made a little text spot up here at the top out of a piece from the Artful Kit. Some of Norella's little cards, a little tag I made. This was a journal page that I tore apart and then fussy cut from the Artful Kit. Thank you so much. Love the colors and the crafting. Thank you. Thank you, Vienna. Here's another one. This is using the same print. This is the print. This is the original. I scanned it in so I could use it over and over. And then I made this page. And then this was a print, a copy. So I made that during one of the live streams a couple of weeks ago. Just breathe. It's a little fold-up letter that you can write on. And then this side, using the Artful Kit, some of Norella's images, her butterfly kit. It's another one where I made a scrapbook paper that I folded in half, and this is a Bible page, and used a sticker, different elements that I had in my stash. And then here's some pages. This is one I made a few weeks ago, probably a couple months now. So these are all pages that I've been saving to make a special journal for myself because I love the way they turned out. This one with the Unicorn Dreams kit. I use an image out of a gardening book. And then this side's a sheet music. Some more of the Unicorn Dreams. Some stickers that I had. So I was just kind of using them up. So this is going to be... Yeah, so I'm hoping so. I'm making all these pages so I can make a fun journal out of all of those. So I like to just look at them and flip through them every so often. I haven't had time to write recently. All right. Thank you so much. All right, well, we're going to pick the winner of the $5 off coupon code. And if I don't have your email address, the winner, make sure that you go over to my website so I get your email address and I can send that to you. And it'll be for $5 off of any item in my shop except for the subscription type items. It won't allow you because subscriptions are renew, and it expects it to have the coupon every single time, and that's not the way the coupons work. Thank you, Luana. Thank you. I'll be back on Monday. Monday, I'll be working with the Pretty Bird kit by Calico Collage. I'll mix in some of my rubber stamps as well as my gel prints and mixed media pages as well. And of course, we'll be back again next Thursday at 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I think Angelica's in, Sandra's in. Fun, fun, fun. I'm liking how this turned out. And this is going to be a fun page to do something with. It's so colorful. I'm going to have to find something special for that. All right. See a few more people getting in on the raffle and a boss fight. Oh, you got 5 minutes. You got to wait, Kristen. What else? We'll be doing the Punked Out Steam 2 kit at the end of the month. I'm trying to remember on my calendar. Next week, we'll do the Pretty Bird. I'm trying to look here. So today is the 9th. So the 13th, we'll do Pretty Bird. And then the 20th, I don't know what kit we'll do on the 20th. Maybe we'll do another eclectic journal on the 20th. And then by the 27th, I'll have to have the Punked Out Steam 2. Thank you, Vienna. Thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what I can do with this one. I may have to cut it up into pieces so I can use a bunch of it. All right. Yeah, use it for a journal cover. Yeah, it would be very pretty, Sue. I may use a part of it. I may cut it up and use it for part of a cover. I may scan it in and then I can print it. It won't be as metallic, but it'll be kind of cool. All righty. Let's see who wins the $5 off coupon code. And that winner is, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Bonnie Lipke. Could you do some of my older kits? Is there a particular one, Jennifer, that you would like to see? Just tell me which one you want. Yay, congratulations, Bonnie. You won the coupon code, and I have your email address, so I'll email that to you later today. Thank you all for being here. Jennifer, if there's a kit you want me to use, send me a message. I'll see if I can get it all put together. I have one of the older Punked Out Steam kits. I could do that. I know I have it handy. And I think I have some of the Youthful Yellow. The All About Robins. Linda's Wisdom. Angelica wants me to do Linda's Wisdom. Wisdom. Well, Angelica wants me to do Linda's Wisdom. That's a digital download in my shop. You know, thank you all for being here today. I greatly appreciate you supporting me, being here while I create. Sue says she's changed her name to Bonnie. Ha! You would like to see the Dogs and Roses kit again? I may do that later. I won't do it right now. It's too soon. It's just too soon. Maybe I can do that in August. Oh, thank you, Luanna. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Thank you, Angelica. You're welcome. The older Punked Out kit. Okay. You're welcome. Yes, the Punked Out Steam sounds good. All right, I'll do the older Punked Out Steam kit, the original Punked Out Steam OG. The original Punked Out Steam. Okay. Thank you, Ashley. If y'all didn't know, Ashley's my daughter. We just connected. She was adopted and found me on the Facebook, on the interwebs, and I got to meet her in person on 4th of July. It was amazing. Sue says, do something with cats. I did a couple of weeks ago. All right, so I've got a list. So we're thinking in the future here. I'll get me a little notepad as I dropped things on the floor. So we had Linda's Wisdom. We want the dogs, cats, and the So Artsy. And then the Punked Out Steam. Did I get them all? Okerder? Bye, Maria. Thank you so much. You too. Thank you so much. Again. Do it again. All right, I've got it on my list. We'll probably do some, maybe we'll do one of those in August. We'll do Punked Out Steam the 3rd week of this month. So not next week, but the following week. It was Klingon. That's it, Angelica. Speaking in Klingon. And then I'll mix in the Linda's Wisdom and So Artsy kits. Flamingos again, Sue says. I did make one page with flamingos. I think I still have it. Did I show y'all the flamingos page? I don't know where it is. I gotta find it. Oh, here it is. Here's the flamingos page. There's a flamingos page I made a couple weeks ago. And we did it on this side. And we made little tags. I'll have to make a whole kit. I could probably get out one of Norella's summertime kits and put those together with that. Alrighty, well, I'm going to get off here. Y'all have an amazing day. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you supporting me. It is a blessing to me to be able to hang out with you. Have an amazing rest of your day. Sell me the... Hey, Sue, send me a message. Email me. Email me from my webpage. Send me a message so I have your email address. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to get off here. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you being here. Bye, everybody. Have an amazing weekend. You are most welcome. All right, well, I'm going to end the stream. Y'all take care. Lots of love to you. Bye, everybody.